The cold roller Mangle was developed several hundred years ago in Eastern Europe and brought to the United States by Russian and German immigrants. It is still widely used in Scandinavia. Mr. and Mrs. Jacob Wiebe came to Nebraska from Germany in 1923 and lived just 2 miles east of the park. Until Mrs. Wiebe died in January 1967, the Wiebes did their bi-weekly ironing on this Mangle, which is similar to the one on display. Mrs. Wiebe either sprinkled her ironing or took it off the line before it was completely dry. She used a small table near the Mangle to prepare the clothes for ironing. Several items at a time were carefully rolled around the large wooden rollers, and care was taken to smooth them out. Linen toweling was wrapped around the pieces to be ironed to protect them. The heavy bed of rocks was then tilted back, permitting the roller to be inserted. There were about 400 pounds of rock in the Mangle. While Mrs. Wiebe loaded another roller, Mr. Wiebe turned the crank, moving the rollers back and forth at least 4 times. The tremendous weight of the rock eliminated the need for heat. Besides flat work, Mrs. Wiebe often ironed dresses and sport shirts on her Mangle. She found it faster than an electric hand iron. Notice how neatly these shirts are ironed. When asked why she continued to use her 90-year-old Mangle, Mrs. Wiebe said it was economical, since it used no electricity. That it was cool to use in the summer, as there was no heat involved in the process. And that it was fast. The Wiebes could finish 2 weeks ironing in less than 10 minutes.